So this is the FEZIBO desk, and in this video, I'm gonna let you know what I like about it and what I don't like about it, because there are a few things you should know before buying this. First off, the reason why I got this standing desk is because I'm always sitting down working on my laptop, and so I was looking for a desk that's a little bit bigger than what I was using, and also so I have the option to go ahead and raise it up, so this way, I'm not just sitting down all day, but I can also go ahead and be standing. So when it came to assembly, things did get a little confusing just because the instructions weren't the clearest, but eventually I did go ahead and figure it out, and it's working fine. Now, one thing I really did like about this standing desk is gonna go ahead and be the build quality. When we take a look at the legs, these are gonna be fully metal. They have some good weight to it, and this is definitely gonna go ahead and be nice and sturdy, and I don't feel like this is gonna go ahead and fall. Now, when it comes down to the feet over here, I did have like a little bit of an issue, and that's that the feet didn't have any rubber material. All it is a plastic bit on all four corners. So instead, what I end up doing is just adding this little part at the bottom just so I can go ahead and move it and it's not going to go ahead and scratch the floor. Now, when it comes to colors, I opted for this dark brown just because I'm a fan of dark colors, and it also matches with the theme of the dark brown wall and the dark brown floor. Now, one thing to note is because this did come in two pieces, there is going to go ahead and be a gap here, which just, in my opinion, doesn't look very pleasant to look at. But so far, this isn't messing with the rigidity, which is the most important thing. So it's still going to be nice and stable over here. And also it's going to have these metal plates on both sides just to prevent it from like accidentally dislodging. Now, taking a look at the side, this is going to go ahead and be a relatively thin table. And again, thankfully, it doesn't go ahead and mess with the rigidity. I still can go ahead and just pick it up from both sides over here. But just personal preference, I do prefer it being a little bit thicker, or if it had some sort of overhang just to look a little bit nicer. And moving over here, we are going to have these two plastic bits to go ahead and attach easily. And this is basically if you want to go ahead and put cables here, which I think is pretty cool design. The rest of the table is going to go ahead and have like a nice chamfer, so it's not going to be pointy at the end. I can go ahead and just slide my finger and it's not going to go ahead and hurt me. And on the sides, it's going to go ahead and just match with the tone of the wood here as well too. So now moving towards this side of the table, this is where I'm going to go ahead and sit. And of course, this is going to be all flat. There's not going to be any ledges like you saw up there. It also does have these two pieces, which I went ahead and removed, and I'll tell you in a sec why. But this first one is going to go ahead and be screwed in right over here. And the second piece is going to go ahead and be for a cup holder. It also does come with these two pieces to actually put the cup in here, but I went ahead and lost it. But this basically goes right down over here. This was useful at first. I went ahead and put my water here every time I was at my desk, but it kind of did get annoying because every time I went ahead and tried to sit at my desk, I would accidentally either bump into it, or when I was coming out of my desk, I scoot over like this, and then when I get up, it kind of hits me here just because my desk was very close to the wall. So overall, I just figured I might not need this anyway, or this piece, so I just went ahead and took it off. Now going to the right side, we are gonna have this protruding portion out, but the good thing is it doesn't protrude out as much as these other bits, and this is what we're gonna go ahead and use to control the standing desk itself. It does have these 5 different buttons, but before showing you this, I do have to go ahead and plug this in. So I went ahead and plugged it in, and now it's time to go ahead and turn it on. So out of all these 5 buttons, this one's gonna go ahead and be the reset button. This is gonna be to manually go up, manually go down. This will automatically go to the highest setting, automatically go to the lowest setting. So starting over here, when I go ahead and just press the button once, nothing's gonna happen. So I do have to go ahead and hold it, and it's gonna constantly go up. And after holding it for about 3 seconds, I can let go, and it'll automatically go ahead and adjust until it reaches the top level. And if I press any button, literally anything, it's gonna go ahead and stop, so there. And then same thing as before, I can hold it to go down, and after a few seconds, I let go, and it automatically goes down. And I'll just press anything, and it stops. So this is gonna be the lowest setting, and now I wanna go ahead and just press the button to go ahead and rise it all the way up and see how long it takes. So ready, set. All right, there, about 26 seconds. Now, as far as noise goes, it's not too bad, it's not too loud. And then here's what it ends up looking like for me. And it's like the perfect angle to go ahead and type as well too. So now I can go ahead and just work on my laptop, just like so. So despite the little things that I didn't like about the standing desk, overall, the FEZIBO desk is gonna be a great choice. So if you're looking for a standing desk, if you're looking for something, stylish and sturdy, definitely check this one out.